from the Keller Public Library, and I'm here for stories and yoga. How about you? Sing with me if you know the song.
I'm here for stories and yoga. I'm here for stories and yoga. I'm here for stories and yoga. So let's all have some fun.
Did you hear my favorite yoga friends singing along? That's right, Miss Stacy and Miss Lori are back here today to help me with spooky yoga. That's right, today's yoga is just a little bit spooky. So we may see things like creepy crawlies, or we may have a couple of surprises, so be ready. Before we start the yoga and books, we're going to stretch out our bodies with some spooky stretches. Miss Lori's ready to show us Scared Cat. To do the Scared Cat stretch, get on all fours, hands and knees. Breathe in as you bring your belly low to the mat. And bottom up. Now hiss as you breathe out. Curve your back up and look at the floor. Again, breathe in with a low belly and a high bottom. Breathe out with a hiss and a big curve in your cat back. That's how you make Scared Cat pose. Miss Stacy's going to show us the spooky tree stretch. To make a spooky tree, sit crisscross yoga sauce on your mat. Take a deep breath in and bend your branches to one side as you breathe out. Back to the middle, breathe in. Breathe out as you sway your branches the other way. Middle, breathe in. Stretch, breathe out. Middle, breathe in. Stretch, breathe out. One more. For our last spooky stretch, I'll show you jack-o'-lantern. To make my body into a pumpkin, I'll sit with my bottom on the floor and hug my knees in tight. Tuck my head in and roll back like a pumpkin rolling down the hill. It feels really good on my spine. That's how you make a jack-o'-lantern. Today's book is The Spooky Box. Let's take a closer look. The Spooky Box by Mark Gonea. For everyone who loves thinking of endless possibilities. Knock, knock. I wonder who that could be. Oh, it's a box. A spooky box. I wonder what's inside. It could be full of bats or filled with rats. What if it's spiders? Maybe it's a bunch of old bones. It's probably not snakes, but it might be snakes. It could be a cake. I hope it's not a haunted cake. Or full of live bugs. Okay, I'm going to open it. Here I go. Oh, I just can't do it. It's too spooky. I know you do it. You open it. It might be full of candy. Thump. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't think candy thumps. Do you? Thump, thump. What is it? A squid? Far from home? A ton of toads? A candy-seeking robot with laser eyes and a kung fu claw? That's it. I can't take it. Let's open it. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 3! Oh, 2 more spooky boxes. They're pretty small, but anything could be inside, like a couple of evil puppets, or doors to another world, or a vampire's lost teeth. What do you think could be inside? The end.
Did you like the story? Well, I hope so, because we're going to tell the whole thing again, but this time with our bodies through yoga and the help of my yoga friends.
How does our story begin? It begins with a spooky box. To make a box, sit your bottom on the floor with your feet in front and your hands behind. Lift your hips to make your body into a flat box. How long can you hold your box? But what's inside of our box? We don't know. To show that we have a mystery, let's make a question mark. With your feet firm on the ground, bend your knees, sit your bottom back onto an imaginary chair, and lift your arms high. What's in our spooky box? We don't know. We begin to imagine what might be in the box. It could be full of bats. To make a bat, put the soles of your feet together and flap your bat wings up and down. Is it bats? Could it be bats? Maybe it's rats. To make a rat, put your hands and the balls of your feet onto the floor, lift your hips, and use one leg to make a rat tail. How high can you get your tail? Try it with the other leg. Is it rats? Could it be rats? We don't know. Maybe our box is full of spiders. To make a spider, plant your feet on the floor wide. Reach your arms through and around. Now wiggle your little spider legs. Is it spiders? Maybe it's a bag full of bones. To make our body into a bone, we'll put our hands and feet on the floor and let them hold all of our weight. Is it bones? Could it be bones? We don't know. Maybe our box is full of snakes. To make a snake, put your tummy on the mat. Legs straight behind you and your hands flat. Lift your back and hiss like a cobra. Is it a snake? Or maybe it's a cake. Let's make the candles on the cake by flipping over onto our backs. Lie down, feet up high into the sky. Point your toes to light the candle. Is it a cake? We don't know. But maybe the box is full of bugs. Bugs that crawl and bugs that fly. To crawl like a bug, put your bottom on the floor and lift it up as you press into your hands and feet. Crawl forward. Crawl backward. crawl like a bug. To fly like a bug, stand up tall. Spread your wings, lift one leg. Fly like a bug. Switcheroo and fly on the other side too. Is our box full of bugs? We don't know. Maybe our box is full of Halloween candy. Let's make a candy corn. Spread your legs wide. Turn one set of toes to the side. Arms wide. Stretch forward and hand to the mat. Look at that perfect triangle candy corn. Let's try the other side. Switch the toe that's pointed out. Arms wide. Move forward and down to the mat. Another yummy candy corn. But maybe it isn't candy. Maybe it's a giant squid. To make squid, put your back onto the mat. Raise your tentacles high and give them a good wiggle. Does our box have a giant squid in it? We don't know. Our box could have anything in it. Maybe it's a ton of toads. Let's jump like a toad. Crouch low to the floor and use your arms and feet to hop like a toad. Or maybe our box has a robot who's trying to steal our candy. Can you move your body like a robot? How does your robot move? Is it a robot? We don't know. It's time to open our spooky box. Everyone make a closed box. Put your toes in front of you and stretch your arms out to close your box. Let's count to 3 and all open it together. 1, 2, 3. Open the box. What's inside? Another box. Make another box.
Well, the book never shows us what's inside the spooky box. So in our imaginations, we can make it whatever we want it to be. I think in my spooky box, there's a tornado. To do tornado, lie flat on your mat, put your legs in the air, and twist and swirl. Whoosh. Go the other way. Whoosh. My scary box has a tornado inside of it. Let's see what's in Miss Stacy's spooky box.
Miss Stacy, what's in your spooky box?
A shark.
A shark? To make a shark, put your elbows on the mat, curl your toes and straighten your legs, and use your hands to make a fin. Is there a shark in your box too? Let's see what's in Miss Lori's spooky box. Miss Lori, what's in your spooky box?
A bee.
A bee? To make a bee, lift your bottom, fold your arms behind your back, and give your bee wings a flap. Bzzz. That's right. We all have something different in our spooky box.
I had such a great time today reading the spooky box story and telling it again with our bodies through yoga. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you know my goodbye song, sing it with me now. We did stretching, we did reading, and we had